Hello friends, welcome to your own YouTube channel. Friends, this dictation is spoken at the speed of 100 words per minute from GD Bist sir. Speedography volume first book. The link to the outline of which is given to you in the description of the video, from where you can see its outline. To get similar dictations and outlines, please subscribe to our channel and like and share the videos. Dictation will start after 5 seconds. Start, Mr. Vice Chairman. Sir, I agree that the demand of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas is a very important demand. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas has been presided over by a very capable minister. I hope the petroleum and natural gas will improve under his leadership. Sir, as far as this demand is concerned, it plays a very prominent part in molding the life of the people of India as far as transport is concerned. As far as irrigation is concerned, there are a number of irrigation wells in this country. For irrigation, they depend only upon irrigation wells. The arrangement for giving electricity can be given to all these wells is not there. I do not know how electricity for all these wells, so in such a case, it is right to use the pump sets driven by crude oil or diesel oil. So it has got a way of affecting the living of the people. The other thing is, as far as cooking is concerned, this natural gas is playing a very important in our kitchens. Moreover, this natural gas also can be used for production of electricity. So this demand has got so much of importance, and government is spending huge sums of money every year for import of oil. Even though the efforts have been made for the last 30 or 40 years to improve production of oil in this country, this country has failed to achieve self-sufficiency. Still, we have to pay thousands of crores of rupees for import of crude oil from other countries, and I do not know how many years it will take to make this country self-sufficient, and does not spend huge amount of our exchequer. The efforts that have been made so far to produce oil exploration are not up to the mark, because we are lagging far behind the target of production anticipated. In spite of the 30 to 40 years of oil exploration, both offshore and onshore, we are not able to achieve self-sufficiency. So I request the minister to see that in the next 3 or 4 years, the dependence of our country for import of oil from foreign countries is reduced considerably, so that we will save a lot of money for the exchequer in importing lakhs of tons of oil. Being the largest democracy in the world, India has been continuously experimenting with a number of forms and modes of organizations and structures to achieve women's equality. The state is seen as the prime mover in bringing about social change, and it is charged with the responsibility of ensuring the fundamental rights to equality of the sexes and to absence of discrimination on the basis of sex. In fact, women's demand for greater respect and enhanced rights is a part of a wider democratic movement. Even those women's groups that are not front organizations for any political party do occasionally feel the need for cooperation of political party do occasionally feel the need for cooperation of political parties on specific issues. However, such organizations must be constantly aware that their belief lies in the state of millions of deprived and ill-treated women. They must therefore never subordinate their struggle to the expediency of political parties. A women's group that allows itself to become just an agent not only loses credibility and effectiveness but also betrays the masses of Indian women. Madam, to break the circle, a war against female ignorance is a must. Every state needs to set up a women's development scheme for women cooperation to promote enlightenment and employment schemes for women belonging to the weaker sections of the society. They should identify women entrepreneurs as also their cooperatives and associations and prepare viable project for which technical consultancy services may be made available. Our social organizations involved in the task of women's emancipation and upliftment should lay stress on creating consciousness among the people to treat women at par in all walks of life. The government should be a helping hand to their efforts, particularly in the field of constant monitoring and evolution of progress in the direction of raising social status of women. Brutalities against them, including dowry deaths, should become things of the past in the new pattern of our social life. There is no doubt that women's development is directly related to national development. The proper management and development of women's resources that their abilities, skills, and other potentialities are of paramount importance for the mobilization and development of human resources. Therefore, the 18 plan devoted a special chapter in women and development in which it was mentioned that the drawbacks in women's development have been mainly their preoccupation, workload, lack of education, social customs, and lack of economic independence. Stop.